What do you want? Stones, numbers, cards? I think you want just cards. Okay. Okay. Alright, everybody. So we're going to do the pick a card now. Let me just set it up. I swear my life, that goddess just blinked. Shit, I wouldn't doubt it. These cards are getting a little funky fresh. They're snippy. They're snippy. They got attitude. They got sass. I love it. Okay. They're excited. I can tell you that much. They're they get ready. All right, everybody. Are you guys breathing? You guys breathing? Good afternoon, Christina. Welcome to the Goddess Power layer. Alright. So once again, the Goddess Power is done by clip and artistry by Gina della Grottaglia. Live or one of those first time replays? No. It's live. Hey, drive-through poet, honey. The energy was too strong. You know what? Like, it did me a favor because I was getting really nervous at the impatience that I could feel. And I was like, oh my god, what, they're not ready. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then they were just like, alright, we're gonna cut the stream. And I was like, okay, I'll do it in peace. And then I didn't trust the stream would go through. So I was like, I don't want to do this again. I'm not gonna. So I figured I'd just cut the stream and start another pick a card. So to anybody watching in the replay, hi. I'm sure someone will timestamp the pick a cards in the comments. But, are you guys ready? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Speaking of Jesus Christ, Mary. It's funny. How are we gonna do this? Mother Superior, jump the gun. I'm glad you're ready, Rochelle. I'm glad you're ready, Kez. I'm asking these ladies in this deck if they're ready to fucking come through. Guys, alright. Clearly, they... Okay. I still have to bond with you. Yes, for sure. But for the ladies that are on right now, and the special gentlemen who watch this in the replay, may I please have a message that will guide them to their heart? Please. A message that will be on point. A message that will be helpful, most helpful, for their highest good and the highest good of all. I cannot keep shuffling. Please do what you need to do to come out for these people out here, and we will continue when the pick a card is over to bond, because clearly we have a lot to say to one another, and I appreciate that. But there's people here right now, and they're making me kind of nervous, so let's do this. Okay. These ladies request that you come through. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're not gonna do any stones or cards or as in numbers or anything like that. We're just gonna do raw goddesses. Or if you want, you can look away. If you want, you can great. If you want, you can close your eyes, or you can see the pile as they come out. I'm just gonna shuffle until I'm told not to anymore, and by that I mean, you know, do what you're gonna do on your end. I need a shower too. I am! Hello, Michelle! Lilith is in here. Lilith is actually interesting. I had a brief kind of bond with her and the deck. She's the Independence. Alright, come through. There will probably be a couple piles here. Okay. We'll see what happens. We're really still kind of testing the messages, so I haven't read any of the goddess messages at all. I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. So please, may I please have the message to put us on our highest good track, a message of guidance, a message of alignment, a message for our highest good in life. Thank you. First goddess to lead us to our highest good for the person that picks these. Ooh, that's a lot, girl. Y'all doing too much. That's too. Oh, okay. The second goddess or goddesses. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Oh god. Oh no. By the way, oh, there we go. Okay, now they're feeling okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. This is the third. You don't understand. Do you know why I'm giggling? Because they're all coming out in a line in the reverse. And I knew as soon as I said for our alignment, they came packing. They're like, oh, we out here. I'm so excited. Ooh, Colette, you get me, girl. Fourth goddess. Oh, they shuffle like butter. And the fifth, please. The fifth and final message. I like this one. Yeah, this one's gonna be... They shuffle like butter. Oh, shit. Did these two come out? I was closing my eyes. I wasn't looking. Did these two come out? Someone help me out. I wasn't looking. Did these two come out? Or does one of these cards belong to one of the others? I need help. Who was watching the screen? I wasn't looking. Sometimes I'm out here not looking when I shuffle. Yes, as in they came out together? Yes, they came out together? Sorry, there's like a lag. Yes, they came out together, or does one of these belong to the other? Thank you. Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is difficult doing tarot for oneself and just reading for oneself in general. I think oracle cards are a bit easier. Especially the oracle cards that I have. To be honest, and how I read them. Okay. So, pick your pile. Pick your pile, everybody. Thank you so much for spotting me. Clearly nobody had their eyes closed. I was the only one. No, I shuffle looking elsewhere sometimes, and then I don't know what came out where. Some background stuff I don't tell you guys. Alright, pick your goddess message. Is it this one? The first pile. Is it your goddess message in this one? The second pile. Is your goddess message in this one? The pile. Is your goddess message in this one? The fourth pile. Is your goddess message in this one? The fifth pile. Take your time. Okay, good. Yeah. Because sometimes you'd be like, you watch while shuffling, Christina, and you're like, that one. And if not, you're like, no. Anyway, whatever. I was giggling because so in this book in this deck, before I flip them over, the cards have two positions, two different sort of meanings. There's the upright and there's the reverse. The upright is called an empowerment message, and the reverse message is called an alignment message to get you on the right track. So, I can tell you that a lot of these messages are alignment messages, but as you know, You're used to the Loose Lumiere channel, right? We're not mad at a reversal. We love reversals. We love empowerment messages. We love how the message comes out because it's often the one that we need. That's what we really need, right? Not the message that tells us we're doing all right, but the message that says you're doing good, but you could do better. The message that says, sit down, you're doing too much, right? So, yeah, our guides really, they really do have a funny sense of humor, Michelle. I like to say I'm being tickled by angels. Makes me feel better about my giggle mania. I'm sure it's a disease in some country. All right, let us put this guy here. I did not even show you the guidebook. This is how it is. It opens, it's like an old school cover. It's got stuff and spreads. It's got a new moon spread. I think I might do the new moon spread, maybe. Don't quote me, for the Canary, for the membership. So if you haven't joined, feel free to join that. Everybody's in here. 20 people. Did you pick your pile? I saw some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which goddesses have a message for you and where? Okay, pile number 1. These are your goddesses. Are you ready? You have Branwen and Demeter in protection, in the alignment position. Demeter number 7 I'm sorry, Branwen number 7 and Demeter number 11. 7-11, baby, convenience. 7-11, baby, that's cool. They came out together in the reverse, in the protection. So, we have Branwen, who says forgiveness, and Demeter, who says nurturer. Hello, Flowers Child. How are you, honey? Strong number 1. Come through, May. All right. So, I love that song. 7-11. Oh, Beyonce can sing, and I love that song. It's literally like, I want my life to be that music video, outside of the drunken haze at the end. Maybe I can do a thing where I'm going to forget if I do it this way. Can you just please hold on? I've never done a pick a card live. 7-11 is your birthday? Shit, and you were a strong number 1, weren't you, May? Oh, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Feel all the secrets. I have all my tools. They all have their own special little energy, I can tell you that much. Some of them are real sassy. Some of them have grown. Number 4 has become less complicated. Number 3 is always talking about something. Number 2, I remember I did a pick a card, and I didn't, I lost my place. Girl, I was so embarrassed. Whatever. I remember also doing a pick a card where, anybody listening to the replay is just unsubscribing and disliking real fast. I remember doing a pick a card where is that good? Can you see them? The ladies? Yes. Let's put that there. Wonderful. Where it felt like someone had come into my house because the door was open, and then I was shuffling for the message, and for the message of the card I was picking, but my thoughts were like, fuck, there's a killer in the house. And the enchanted map, the 2 cards that came out were home in reverse and unexpected visitors in reverse. Are you trying to tell me there is somebody in the house? And then the answer was no, there was no one in the house. So I took those cards out of the reading because, you know, the life of loose. It was a magical moment, but very scary. Okay, is this better? Can you guys see? You happy? You fed? You eat? Was that the one where you confused blue and yellow? Yes, we had blue and another blue. That was yes. That's exactly what happened. That's the one. Sorry. All right. So number 1, we're here. Reading Branwen. So this is how they look. It's an image. Oh, it's too zoomed in. Fuck. Oh, come the fuck on. Alright, it's whatever. It's an image, a blurb, and another blurb there. The alignment message for Branwen is sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. That's true. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, motives, and actions. You are not doing this, however, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself. It's to have the strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt nor shame can take root in your heart. Wow. You stand empowered and humble with your head high, no matter the consequences. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess Branwen says deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. And our friend Demeter, her alignment message says, do you sometimes... Sorry. The protection messages always come with like a slaying, savage question. Do you sometimes overgive to people until you're an empty well? Perhaps you've attracted others who are needy and want you to look after them. Or you might be in a pattern of people-pleasing because you're afraid to set boundaries. There's a sticky quality to connections based on this need to be needed. Although the possible repercussions for setting boundaries are in your mind, your body holds on to fear tightly, so it can be scary to make a change. It's true. No one wants to admit that they're manipulative or codependent, but it's important to be honest about where you find yourself now. Demeter knows the price of this way of being, as it caused her to lose something so dear to her. Now she has come to show you another way. Your alignment task is to recognize that it's time to step back, take a breath, and say no to the behaviors and people you know are draining you. It's that simple. The divine is the one with the plan. Gather your love, your nourishment, and your self-worth. Choose how you nurture and how you want to receive it. You are so loved when the goddess Demeter brings you her nurturing energy to help you course correct. So, for those of you who chose number 1, yes, she snapped. She really did. Snatched them edges real quick. It makes sense. I can see this. I can't wait to get to know them more. So I hope number 1 that your message served you. Is that Persephone's mom? Or is Persephone her mother? I don't remember. So thank you, number 1, for watching. I hope that these 2 goddesses' message... This is the Weave Stealer. Yes. This is the Weave Stealer. I'm not sure. Was Persephone's... Is that maybe Persephone's hair? It could actually possibly be hair. I don't know. Yeah. Come back with them receipts, Christina. Come back with that knowledge. I'm gonna go off and watch What I Need to Know About Him video now for that Leo I've got in mind. Come through, Rochelle. I hope you're well. I hope this served you in some way. We will get to know the goddesses more and hopefully get deeper into their messages once I know them better. Cool. Number 2. Keep your light on number 1, and good luck, as always. Let's put you here, you guys. You're so welcome, May. You're so welcome. She is her mom. I wanted to see why she'd be nurturing. Yeah. Number 2, Bridget. So number 2s. Hi, number 2. The goddess here with your alignment message is Bridget, Creative Spark, number 8. Look at her. Number 2. Okay. Number 8. Bridget's alignment message. Bridget's alignment message says, sometimes you get into a creative slump and you feel frozen in midair, unable to move in any direction. Perhaps you are unsure of the next step with someone new, or a project becomes a looming behemoth in your mind. Or you can't think of anything to say in a social moment. Maybe you think all your best ideas are gone. Bridget offers you the alignment task of moving your attention away and remembering what it was like when you were little, when you finger painted and drew stick figures and played with your pals in the sandbox or the playground. What moved you and lit you up then is the same creative spark that can move you now. Playful curiosity is what's called for. Don't take yourself or your current conditions too seriously. It's time to be free from the burden of expectation you set upon yourself. Don't try so hard. The triple goddess of the hearth, the forge, and inspiration brings all her aspects together to help you sparkle. And number 2, that is your alignment message from the goddess Bridget. I hope that helped. I hope that served you in some way. Let me know. I'd like to know how they're connecting. Number 3. I think I might actually do another goddess. Oh, dude, come on. I can't. Stop. You're a fussball. Mama Kocha. Water. In alignment. Number 3. 3 is literally always that number. Remember when I was picking them up and I was like, 3 has a little funky thing. 333. All the time. 3 either has the S's. Come through. So I was saying that I want to Mama Kocha is a show it to you. Is your mom's name Bridget? Wonderful. Hey Kel, honey, how are you? Nice to see you live. Nice. This is Mama Kocha. She's here for your message 3. Water. I feel like I'm gonna do an individual goddess video just like this, but less chaotic. Once I really tuned into the messages and the cards and stuff. Oh my. In the way that I typically do. Oh, I already did that, but a little bit more. I need to bond with them. 33. The goddess alignment message here for you. Mama Kocha. Overwhelm and apathy overload has opened up a tidal wave of emotion that feels like it is threatening to engulf you. Feelings are unruly now, and you may discover that it's difficult to control them as you project their shadowy fears onto the screen of your life. The goddess Mama Kocha says your task now is to detach, step back, and allow your feelings to pass through you like water, without judgment or disapproval. Let your feelings be washed away with self-love and understanding. The world can be a chaotic place, and uncertainty can create instability where people will act out incomprehensible ways. Move to higher ground. Say no to engaging and wait. Now is the time to respond when you feel ready, rather than react in the heat of the moment. Let the goddess Mama Kocha's waters of life hold you up and surround you like the fluid did in your mother's womb. Let love be that water. Wow. It's deep. Mama Kocha. Oh, it resonated. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I have yet to do this for myself, so I actually haven't seen how it's gonna go. I need to... I literally was like, after I did the thing that I need to do with my cards, I jumped and I was like, I need to show the people. The deck goes on sale. It's ready for pre-order now, so you can have it, but it goes, like, I think live on the 19th, so. Ooh. Number 4. The 2 goddesses here for you, number 4, are Morrigan. Morgan? Morgan. 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 Wait. Morgan, Death and Magic, in the alignment, and Benzai. Benzai 10, Beauty. 37 and 6. Okay. Ours looks intense. Yeah, it does. I will. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. Okay. 37. All right. The alignment message says, magic is everywhere in all aspects of life, including death, dying, decay, and what is dark and hidden deep within our very natures. Yet, in our modern culture, we spend so much time in denial, concocting ways to avoid death, refusing to allow nature to be true. We've lost so much wisdom as a result. You're being invited to address the areas in your life that no longer serve and that need to die, without a promise of what will take its place. Oh, that's a heavy hitter. Do you need to walk away from someone, a way of behaving or thinking? Like the caterpillar who has no idea how to be a butterfly, you must surrender to the process of metamorphosis. You must make room for the miracle, while at the same time not demanding certainty. That's tough. The magical death goddess Morrigan offers you the alignment task of self-inquiry. What death are you resisting right now? What darkness do you need to bring to awareness? How has fear ruled your choices? Who could you be if you had the courage to look at your life on life's terms? Your magic is so much stronger than you think. You can do this. Your dreams depend on it. Morrigan will be with you every step of the way. Woo! Come through. Yes. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome back. Right on time. Seer to Destiny. I've been seeing 4 everywhere. Jesus, this resonates already. Yeah, that fits. I think I also read it well. That was good. Shit, Morrigan, you got it. I think that's a pretty timeless message. That's great. Beauty. Reading Benzai 10's message to you all. Our first empowerment message says, you are at your most lovely when you are being yourself. The Japanese goddess of beauty, Benzai 10, reminds you that knowing, accepting, and honoring yourself as a spiritual being in a physical body requires self-care. Now is the time to support yourself by surrounding yourself with beauty and choosing to see its power in every aspect of your life. If you can commit to doing that, you will be amazed by how much more beauty arises to greet you. Open your eyes to the wonder everywhere, even in the most unexpected places. Beauty awaits to be discovered. Consider this before turning away from a person, place, or thing. Beauty is everywhere. It's time you find it, and the goddess Benzai 10 will help you. So I feel like this is a really great message. There is something that you people in number 4 are letting go of, are shedding, are dying to, or needing to accept, and that there is beauty in death. Of whatever it is that you're letting go, there is not certainty, but as you know it, but there is not necessarily certainty, but certainty in a way that is there's a beauty in what it is that you have to let go, is what I'm saying. There's a grace in the thing that you may need to die to. You may need to die to. You may need to move from. Yep. Keep your light on, y'all. You know, good luck with this one. Well, with all of them. I hope that this served you. And let me know how it resonated. In the comments and in the thing. Because this is a new deck. We're still seeing how, in tune the messages are. I do feel like I am going to have to do a separate video of this exact reading when the deck feels ready to do it fully. Okay. No, is that card telling me to go to the gym? Really? Probably. She could. It was funny. It fits so well with Morrigan, too. Embrace your shadow to show your beauty. I love that. Come through, Christina. Mother's milk. Show isn't the word I want to use, but like we're at our most beautiful when we embrace the shadow. Abso-fucking-lutely. Holistic beings. Thank you as always. You're so welcome, Michelle. Fucking come through. You're welcome, y'all. I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to explore this newness with you. I can't believe they let me have it before it was released. I swear. But I'm so glad because I am about to blast everybody with this deck. This is, you have no idea. Like I was not expecting myself to like this deck. Real talk. I wasn't expecting myself to connect with it. Hey, number 5. In the way that I've connected with it as I was getting to know it. And it tends to happen. It happens, and I know this with my decks when I first get them. Sometimes we have a bit of that awkward phase of, oh, hi, hey. But this deck was really like, we're here. You ready? And I was like, oh, my baby. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Persephone came through. Okay, we got mother and daughter. So, number 5, how are you? The message for you, the goddesses. I'm glad you like this deck so far, Christina. I do as well. I may do the new moon spread, but I need to know the messages a little bit more before I do a whole fucking spread. It seems overwhelming. Athena is in the deck. Just not here today. I did show her in the previous video. This is part 2. In the previous video, someone had picked, I think I did, had picked a number that she was on. So you can still gander at Athena. So number 5, your goddesses are Uzume, who is fucking gorge everything. I mean, look at her. I want to be friends with her. And like 7 of her. And then there's Persephone. Yep. She looks a little, I want to be her too. Shirozumi looks like she can get all of it from everybody. And then we have Persephone. Why you pouting, girl? Wednesday Addams, indeed. Persephone is here for you, number 5. And Uzume is also here. Uzume represents humor and Persephone inexperience. And the protection. And the alignment message. So let's see how... Sorry, I'm just giggling to myself in the background. Uzume says, have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe there could be relief? Well, the laughing goddess Uzume has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today. Finger paint. So funny. She says that. Call your funniest friends and do laughing yoga. I know someone who teaches laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Uzume reminds you when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. You got that, number 5? You are so loved. And Persephone adds on and says, the goddess Persephone was forced to pay a high price as restitution for what she thought were innocent actions. Today she is a wiser goddess and is encouraging you to stop what you're doing and pay attention to the red flags. Don't take a bite of the forbidden fruit unless you are willing to pay the price. The alignment task offered to you by Persephone is simple. If you're unsure in any way about what is being offered to you, step back and ask, do I have enough knowledge and strength to explore this without attachment to what lies ahead? If the answer is yes, jump in. If the answer is no, consider the wisdom of waiting. For this or now manifest for you in divine timing. Don't fall for the seduction. It won't be worth the price. I'm quiet because I'm wanting to tune into the connection between these two goddesses. They both tell you to stop. One of them tells you to have fun and the other is a little bit more serious. But I feel like it's one of those things where it's the most it's the most basic message, but I suppose for people who are stressed in empathic overload, I think one of the other cards is saying that it seems like, well, to me, this will speak to you the way it needs to speak to you, but it seems like in order to get a clearer intuition for whatever's coming your way, because like I said, I have to pause my readings because my general readings have become a little predictive-y. Too much for my liking. And so I'm not doing personal readings for now. Until I understand why. But it seems like something may be coming up, or something may come up where, unless you're in a lighter state of being, you may make a decision based off of the pressure that you're in. Okay? So this is one of those things where you're hard up for cash, and you wind up taking an opportunity that comes your way. However, it wasn't necessarily an opportunity that's the best for you. But you took it because of the state of being that you were in, hard up for cash state of being. If you were in a state of being that was maybe lighter, perhaps the way you took on the opportunity may have been different. You may have asked different questions. You may have understood different things. You may have been in a position where you're like, you could make a wiser choice, something like that. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm getting. If it's not money, it could be any situation where you are in a certain state of being where you're really focused to the point that that's all you're thinking about, and when something comes along, it's like, in the movies or in life when you're just automatically eating, and then you accidentally put like the thing that's next to the food in your mouth because you weren't thinking about what you're putting in your mouth, and you put like a eraser in your mouth or something stupid like that. It's kind of like if you relax a bit. But then this could also be saying if you've already made a choice, well, kind of laugh at yourself and see how you can move through it. But obviously get your own messages the way you needed to. I wasn't really trying to interpret any of these, but I was really curious about what the connection was. POS, they're goddesses. Picked 3. Hey, Kelsey Mystic, how are you? How are you? Oh, Moon Gypsy 33. 33, come through. You were all up in those numbers. Picked 3, had to backtrack a little. Wanted to add, I'm 33 and I live in apartment 33. Love your new deck, Luz. Thanks so much for sharing with us. Yes, I am thankful that you guys were able to geek out with me. Because I've been waiting for this deck for several weeks, since like last year. And then I didn't think it was gonna come, and then it came, and then I stayed away from it because, well, I don't know why I am like that as a person. But that's what happened. And then I couldn't just bring it on here naked. I had to bond with it a little bit. And I wanted to showcase it with you all because that's what I wanted to do. Okay. While I'm shuffling these ladies back in, oh, okay, I have to show it to you. Look at this. Look at her. Look at this. I mean, POS. Well, not calling anybody a POS. Just thought about that. Thank you for the read. You're so welcome. It's a POS piece of that. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. Ugh, gorgeous. Yeah, this deck makes me really want to kind of go back into the stories so that I can understand, just to know them a little bit better, you know? But I kind of want to see what goddess will be, what goddess and her message will be sort of guiding me, or, you know, certain areas of my life. It's kind of like the animals where you kind of tap into their spirit. So this would be interesting. I'm thinking I might pull one more card. I don't know for what. I'm wondering if I should make the days based off of the goddesses for like a good week or something. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. But does anybody have any questions about the deck at all? I think the design team did an amazing job. It's definitely adorned in gorgeousness. I love the yellow. Sup, Brit. Sup, Brie. What's up, B. Russ? Hey, what it do, booty boo? Sorry, that's something I say, not to other people. Oh god, that's embarrassing. Let's see. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about the deck? I don't know how to do a proper review. I just kind of go off of how I'm feeling. As far as the resonance, I like the messages. They had a decent amount of savagery. I like that. That's what I look for in my oracle decks. I'm not gonna lie, I like a good amount of savagery from the deck itself. And by that I mean, you know, a message that we sometimes need where we get snatched a little bit. So I like that the decks, I mean, we had a whole bunch of alignment messages. Jesus Christ, everybody. We're going to be back on track in no time with these ladies on our side. Yeah, I'm excited to work with them. I think I'm glad that a bunch of alignment message just came out because that's helpful. More so than someone saying everything's going to be alright. It's like, okay, cool. but I know if things feel weird, just tell me why they're weird. Okay, let's do this. That was, that message. I do want to do this. I do want to do this. I do want to do this. That's surprising. Okay, so I have time right now. Okay. I'm gonna pick, I think, three piles, for the messages that a goddess may have in love specifically. So this is two pick cards in one video. Whoa, I'm feeling it. All right, come through, ladies. I've shuffled and I'm shuffling the cards in the back. While that's happening, because what I'm gonna ask is in order. Okay. Okay, the goddess message that will lead us to the obviously highest good in love, I guess. Yeah, in order for us to get to our highest form of romantic love, what goddess message should we adhere to? So I just kind of did a general pick a card of what goddess is leading you to your highest sort of good in that message. And I really think that those messages were good. They just felt future-y. They felt like they would resonate in like 2 to 6 days. So if you're just joining, I'm about to do a secondary pick a card, which I will not be timestamping. Ah, fuck. I mean, shit. I have to eventually, but I will not be timestamping it right now. For what goddess message can guide us through to our highest form of romantic love. Like what the message is for our romantic love. Let's do that. Oh, that's nice. There's a nice intimate crowd in the room. I'm into that. Okay. I will be putting the link to the deck in the description box. It's also in the community tab. It's on Amazon if you just want to go look at it, but the link is nice to just go there. It is an Amazon affiliate link, but you can also just look it up, and it's just for convenience purposes, really. So, just shuffling the ladies in the background. Alright, you guys ready? May I please have a message? Love messages, please. For us, when it comes to walking the path to our highest good, which goddesses have the messages for us, please? When it comes to walking the path towards our highest good in romantic love, please. Thanks. For the first pile, which goddess has that message? Whoa. Haha. Pile 1. Oh fuck. The goddess that will assist pile 2 in moving towards their highest expression of romantic love, please. They need their highest good and the highest good of all. Aw, thanks. This one? Really? Okay. And for pile 3, please. Thanks, ladies. So this is a pick a card for love, specifically romantic love. The goddess that will guide to our love life. Make it better. Highest good. At the bottom of the deck we have Freya, Radical Acceptance. Damn. Alright. This is a different reading. I know. It's just calmer for me. There's less people in the room, and so I'm a little bit more calmer. Brittany, you said something. It threw me off, girl. And I was like thinking about it, and I was like, oh fuck. But I think I was gonna do that. I'll either do it tonight, right now, after this, or later. They have a specific new moon spread for like 6 goddesses, like each different. That's out of the bag. I close my eyes or just look away. I kind of like zone out. They're all doing very well. Okay, so this is the love pick a card. Card number 1, in love, the goddess leading you to your highest sort of expression of love or journey in love, romantic love, is Shakti. Wow. Woof. Shakti. This is so beautiful. Card number 45, transformation. I was looking at her hair. So this is for the highest form of love. This is a love pick a card now. I'm just saying that for those that are coming in. Her braids and stuff. Oh, and she's touching her kind of her third eye area, closing her eyes. If you pick number 1, Shakti has a love message for you to reach your highest something of I forgot what I said. Your highest form of romantic love. So Shakti, speak on it, ma. Let me see if we can zoom in. Oh my god. Ah! Card number 45. Okay. So for love, Shakti says, wonderful change is afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. Come through. I'm so proud of you. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Ooh, ooh. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you want so badly? You wanted so badly? You badly wanted? God. Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been and how willing you are now to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical, feminine, divine energy of the goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile, and you will be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. So come through, y'all. Transformation is coming to your love life, and that's exciting. Seems like it's for your highest good, so this is great news. So number 1s, I appreciate you. I hope this helped in some sort of way. This is the goddess that's helping you out. Transformation is coming to your love life. That seems like a pretty great thing. I wish this was the one that I picked, but I know it's not. Number 2, the goddess helping you on your romantic journey to reach you towards your highest expression of love is, drumroll please, Demeter. I think number 2 hit Demeter last time too. No, that was number 1, 7-Eleven. Demeter, nurturer in protection. Okay. 11. Demeter? Demeter? So when it comes to love, I didn't even show you what she looks like here. Finally. I know, right? Here's Demeter. We have Demeter again. Wow. When it comes to love, Demeter's message is, do you sometimes overgive to people until you're an empty well? Perhaps you attracted others who are needy and want you to look after them, or you might be in a pattern of people pleasing because you're afraid to set boundaries. There is a sticky quality to connections based on this need to be needed. Although the possible repercussions are setting boundaries are in your mind, your body holds on to fear tightly, so it can be scary to make a change. No one wants to admit that they're manipulative or codependent, but it's important to be honest about where you find yourself right now. Demeter knows the price of this way of being, as it caused her to lose something so dear to her. Now she has come to show you another way. Your alignment task is to recognize that sometimes it's time to step back and take a breath. Say no to the behaviors and people who are draining you. It's that simple. The divine is the one with a plan. Gather your love, your nourishment, and your self-worth. Choose how you nurture and how you want to receive it. You are so loved when the goddess Demeter brings you her nurturing energy to help you course correct. So for people who picked this, Demeter is helping you course correct from situations or people who are sort of draining, taking away from you, and in your love life, those situations and those behaviors. And she's kind of asking you, in order for you to step back into alignment in your love life, to take a step back and breathe and sort of wean yourself off of those energies and those behaviors and those who are draining you. So I hope that helps. Card number 3 for your love life, in order for it to go towards your highest good. Here we have it's funny. I knew it. I just knew it. Sorry. We have Morrigan, again, this time in the upright, saying death and magic, and white buffalo calf woman, or as I like to call her, WBC Dubs. So Morrigan, by holding hands with WBC Dubs, comes with death and magic and reverence for you, number 3, in your love life. Sorry, I'm just a whole giggle monster over here. Yeah, I looked at her when I was doing the thing that I do with my decks when I first get them. And I was like, oh, there's another one in here. You'll see her eventually. Anyway, I call White Buffalo Calf Woman WBC Dubs. She's my buddy now. Morrigan says, in your love life, as it relates to your love life and moving towards a love that is in your highest good, number 3, Morrigan's message for you is, consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Sorry, I'm just gonna read that over. I can't get out. Morrigan is coming through with the heat. Consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Experiences, relationships, projects, and even long cherished dreams are all subject to the natural laws of death and the magic of the Celtic goddess Morrigan. Now is the time for you to let certain parts of your life die and recognize this process as something to celebrate as well as to mourn. That's what beauty was, man. Anyway, as well as to mourn. Let go with love and gratitude. Leave your fears behind. For in death there is great magic, as nothing can ever be truly destroyed. From the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying and death with love and courage. Be willing to be empty. Oof. Soon the goddess Morrigan will fill you up with magic, and a new world will be born for you. This is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allow things to be as they are. So I'm doing the love reading here, and I'll tell you later. So that's what hey Elle, hi honey. Them goosebumps. You know, I think Morrigan is soon becoming my favorite. She's just coming through with it. I love her messages. White Buffalo Calf Woman adds on to number 3, your message in love. How to get to your highest, love, XYZ. She adds on and says, now is the time to view your world through a lens of peace, harmony, and reconciliation. What? The domain of the Lakota goddess White Buffalo Calf Woman. WBC dubs. It's time to leave the right, wrong, good, bad, zero-sum game world behind and enter the space where you can find the sacred ground of sharing without guile and negotiating from a desire that everyone benefits. You'll be so glad you did. Take a humble yet grounded approach to your life right now. Only good will come of it. The goddess White Buffalo Woman supports this way of being in the world. If you've been thinking about ending something with someone, end it in peace and with honor. And with respect to whatever bond you have shared with this person. If a part of your life is dying, it seems to be, to me, that it's moving into something better. Obviously, because that's what we asked. Like, duh. But it really does feel like it'll move to something better for you. I was giggling because this is the one that when I shuffled, I was like, oh, this is probably for me. And it was. And even in the other one, well, no, not really Morgan in the other one, but Morgan is coming through with the hits. Today's gonna be a good day. Yeah, I hope so. Is that King Arthur's sister? Is it from Avalon? I have no idea. Is Morgan? I have no idea who a lot of these ladies are. I have no idea. I'm excited to sort of know them through their spirit here. Can I pick a card? Yes, girl. Yes, Elle. You may from these 3. And there's also an earlier, oh my god. There's also an earlier, oh my god. Ugh. There's also an girl. I can't actually deal. There's also an earlier pick a card in the video. I did 2. I'm still showcasing the deck and trying to see how the messages resonate, blah blah blah. So, I hope this serves you. I know for me it did in this moment. Reverence, it reminds me of peace, and Morrigan had a really beautiful end it message. Yeah, 3 was the one I just read. Wonderful. So if you rewind it a little bit, you'll see it. It was actually a really beautiful message. They all were really great for love. All great for love. Yeah, you're so... I enjoyed that. So I think I'm going to call it quits. It's been an hour. Thank you for spending time with me. The other one was also an hour. I appreciate your time. I am going to... you're so welcome, Christina. I am going to post the rest of your mollies. I'm wondering if I should use the goddesses for some of the February videos for the dailies. I feel like that would be really, really cool. But in any case, I will see you on the flippity flip. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I wish you everything in the world. I wish you happiness, joy, love, self-respect, and peace. Okay? Keep your light on, everybody.